My name is Carsey Hawkins, and I looked into the health and wellness of Union Colony Preparatory Secondary School in Greeley, Colorado. Union Colony Prep was the first charter school to open in Weld County School District 6 in 1997. A group of teachers in the district got together to discuss what they could do for the average student to promote college attendance and prepare them for college curriculums. They noticed that there were programs in place for students who needed IEPs and extra help, and programs in place for advanced and gifted students, but nothing for the students who could fall through the cracks. The school has 420 students in grades 6 through 12, with racial demographics of 64.5% white, 27.6% Hispanic, 4.5% Asian, and 3.4% listed as other. There are 24 teachers currently working for Union Colony Prep, giving the school an approximate 18-to-1 student-teacher ratio. The school is located in an upper middle class neighborhood that is predominantly white. 9% of the residents report having Mexican ancestry, and interestingly, 26.6% of the residents have German ancestry, and this area has one of the highest rates of German spoken in the home throughout the entire U.S. District 6 Wellness Policy's mission is to improve the health of students and families, and this is done through education, environmental changes, and opportunities to establish lifelong healthy nutrition and physical activity. The District 6 Wellness Committee meets 4 times a year and is composed of nutritionists, physical education teachers, administrators, board members, school nurses, parents, wellness advocates, and community members. The policy has 3 overarching goals. First, to provide an environment that allows students to develop and practice wellness skills. Second, to promote healthy eating as it contributes to health and academic performance. And third, to provide opportunities to engage in physical activity. Health education. Because Union Colony Prep is a teacher-run charter school, the teachers have the ability to waive state requirements similar to private schools. They chose to waive the Colorado requirement for a mandatory health class. I interviewed Miss Lynette Vike, the middle and high school physical education and health class teacher. High school students have the option to take health as an elective, and the class fills up very quickly every time it's offered. She uses the weight training community curriculum, which teaches students about healthy relationships and how to protect their hearts, minds, and bodies. This is an abstinence-based program, which Ms. Vike is a fan of, but she's also aware that students need knowledge about sexuality and their bodies because telling teens to be abstinent is not always the most effective way to make sure that they are. Once per semester, she has a sexual education teacher come to cover topics like reproductive health and birth control for a week of the class, and this year she invited me to come sit in on the classes. They're in November. Students who don't take the elective health class get basic general health knowledge like anatomy from biology classes. Physical education. Middle school students all take PE class for 48 minutes every other day, and high school students have the option to take PE as an elective, meeting for 50 minutes every other day. High school students are only required to fulfill 1 semester of physical education, but oftentimes take it more so they can participate in the bowling segment of class, where they actually get to go off campus and bowl in a bowling alley near the school. Ms. Vike uses a variety of different physical activities and programs to put together her gym class. She uses Spark, she uses President's Fitness Test, and other resources that District 6 provides. The PE budget for the year is only $800, so she has to make do with really minimal resources and equipment. When I looked in on the gym class before our meeting, she had a badminton tournament going on, and she had actually made mini nets out of PVC pipes and orange road cones. Her goal for physical education isn't getting students to a certain level of physical fitness necessarily, but rather to get them engaged and moving as often as possible. Students with minimal athletic ability will pass as long as they try their hardest, and sometimes she said that can mean they have to walk their laps instead of running them, but whatever is within their ability is what she really wants them to do. Students are also able to participate in after-school sports. Union Colony Preparatory offers boys and girls soccer, girls volleyball, and boys and girls basketball. Students who want to participate in other sports, mainly football and baseball, have the option to play on other District 6 school teams. About 40% of students participate in some sort of after-school athletics or sports program. Last year, they actually had 45 girls participate in middle school girls volleyball, which is a huge number considering the size of the school. There's also a weightlifting club where students can participate in 3 times a week. It's a teacher-run club so that the kids, to ensure their safety and they have proper weightlifting techniques. Boulder Boulder. A fun annual fitness activity that all students and teachers are encouraged to participate in is the Boulder Boulder 10K. It's a yearly run on Memorial Day in Boulder, Colorado, and Union Colony sends a group of students and teachers to run together as a group every year. It's supposed to be a lot of fun. Participants range from hardcore runners to people that walk the event. Live bands play along the route. On average, about 45 students and 6 teachers each year attend. The students have their parents fill out registration forms, and carpools are organized so that everyone can get there safely. And the students who decide to participate are encouraged to watch 3 YouTube videos posted on their teacher website, Class Jump, promoting healthy stretching, staying hydrated, and good snacks to fuel themselves for the run. Health services. Union Colony is a health clinic that staffs a nurse and a health administrator. Their goals are to ensure the physical health and safety of students attending the school. This includes making sure students don't get sick or come into school sick and providing pre-approved over-the-counter and prescription medications to students. Most often this is limited to necessary prescriptions for chronic illness that children would need to be taking daily or administered throughout the day, and emergency-related prescriptions like inhalers for asthma and EpiPens for allergic reactions. Nutrition services. Prior to this year, Union Colony Prep had students bring bagged lunches or gave them the option to buy pizza for $1.50 if they were not on the free or discounted lunch program. As of this month, they've opened their new kitchen to provide district lunches for all students, and they are available for purchase if students are not on the free or discounted lunch program. As of 2012, 21.4% of students were receiving free or discounted lunches at Union Colony Prep, compared to the district average of 30% in 2013. Counseling, psychological, and social services. Last year, Union Colony Prep hired a full-time counselor. Prior to that, the position wasn't full-time and counseling was provided by a qualified teacher on campus. This new full-time counselor has to split her time between the elementary, middle, and high school and handles emotional and behavioral health for students. All students that violate the behavioral rules of the school are required to attend at least one counseling session. I really like this rule as there's usually a root cause as to why students are misbehaving, and counseling can give everybody insight into that child's motivation. It's good to check and make sure the student isn't acting out due to circumstances at home or bullying in school, and it allows the student a chance to voice their side of the story, making them feel empowered and giving them the opportunity to understand why their actions were wrong. Staff health promotion. Union Colony Preparatory doesn't actually require or offer much to its teachers in terms of health and wellness. They have access to the gym and the weight room, but there's no formal requirements or anything provided by the school. District 6, however, provides certain services for all teachers and staff in the district. Any teacher can get a free tobacco cessation kit. They have stress management classes on occasion. I think there's one this month. And they offer free yoga classes as well. Family and community involvement. Union Colony Prep doesn't seem to have a huge amount of community and family involvement. The school hosts a recycling program where parents are encouraged to have their students bring recyclables to school, and the school requests parents bring box tops to support fundraising efforts. In terms of health and wellness, parents are asked to keep an eye on their kids for illness, so 6 students go into school and infect their peers, and students are expected to have immunization forms completed. Ms. Fike attempted to put together a family fit night for the students and their parents and siblings, but the project never happened due to lack of interest. Healthy environment. This was a difficult component to find data on, but I can say that the school appears to be a healthy environment. I was impressed with the middle school gym class and how respectful, helpful, and inclusive all the students were. The parts of the school I did see were clean and appeared safe, except for the outdoor sporting field. Ms. Fike typically doesn't like to bring students outdoors to play sports, as the field is next to a busy road and equipments like balls end up in the street, putting students, drivers, and herself at risk when they need to go retrieve the balls. There isn't a fence, but Ms. Vike isn't sure a fence would be the best solution because balls will still fly over the fence and then become more difficult to retrieve. And with such a small budget, she would really have to go and retrieve whatever equipment was in the road since she can't replace it. Challenges at Union Colony Prep are similar to those of any public school. They lack a budget and resources to provide proper health classes to all students, so they waive the state requirement. This is, to me, a big concern since I feel like there's a reason the requirement's in place. All students need at least basic access to health information. Families aren't involved as they could be, and it could do a lot of good for them to do fundraising and volunteering and events for the school. Another issue is the reputation that Union Colony has within the district. I heard a rumor that the school can be viewed sometimes as the quote white rich kid school because of its location and because of its good test scores. Teachers argue that the better test scores are because of their focus on college prep. The reputation of the school might take less of a priority for District 6 to improve on. I thought I'd look at the three main components of District 6's wellness policy and compare what Union Colony Prep is doing to ensure these policies are being met. Union Colony Prep does provide opportunities for students to learn wellness behaviors, like their elective health class and required biology class, and PE occasionally covers basic health topics. Waiving the school requirement for mandatory health is a concern. Union Colony Prep does provide proper nutrition for their students now that the school lunches are available for purchase from the new school kitchen. Dietary habits are discussed in general in biology as well, though they could do more on this topic by providing a more comprehensive health class. I do think Union Colony Prep does a good job of promoting physical activity in the school, though I did not focus on the elementary school. They not only have the same every other day PE schedule as the middle school, but they understand the importance of active play and provide 2 recesses a day in addition to the PE class. The middle and high school provide plenty of opportunity to be active, and I think it's actually great that the curriculum focuses more on getting kids to be active and have fun instead of mandating they pass a certain physical ability test. Final thoughts on Union Colony Prep School. I think the students are engaged in a really great college prep program. The students are really encouraged to be physically active. The school now offers great nutrition with their new kitchen, which is a really big improvement, in my opinion, from offering slices of pizza and bagged lunches. More does need to be done to promote mental and social health of students, and more family and community involvement really needs to happen. That's my overview of Union Colony Prep's health and wellness. Thanks for watching.